All right, what's up? What's up? This is episode what, 7, 8?
Something.
It's time of Runaways Inc. Today we have a special guest. Everyone say hello to Cassie.
Hello.
This is just an episode so we can just speak about what we believe in as a human being instead of, others forcing us to believe something.
Also, you can follow us on every podcast platform there is. Shout out to Anchor, and let's get it.
Get it started.
Alright, what I believe in as a human being, I believe in karma. So basically, whatever you throw in the world, you will get back. So let's say in the world something's going on, and you thought negativity. The only thing you're going to get back is negativity. You're not going to go nowhere in life. You're not going to build as a person if you're just going to keep throwing out negativity, you feel me? But if you thought positivity, you feel me, or try to be as positive as you can throughout almost anything in your life, you feel me?
Yeah.
And good things are coming your way in some aspect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like giving a homeless guy like at least $10, or anything, you feel me? You're sharing what you have. You're being positive. You're doing something positive in the world, you feel me? So I basically believe in good karma and bad karma, just karma in general.
I get that. I understand that 100%. You see how the simplest way that I can explain what I believe is, say you're walking down the street, right? Like a sidewalk, for example, and there's someone walking down the exact same path as you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all at some point are gonna cross paths and walk past each other, right?
Right.
Say you go to the other side of the road, to the other sidewalk across the road. That's gonna set you on a completely different path that you'll never meet that person. I believe that simple things like that, or major things, set you on a certain path so that everything connects in one big way.
You care to elaborate on that a little bit more?
Yeah.
I mean, so let's say me as a human being, if I get hurt emotionally or physically and I'm in a bad mindset, that's going to set me on a certain path as if I wasn't hurting, right?
Right.
But let's say if I get physically hurt, that'll put me in the hospital really hard, right? If I get hurt really bad, like a broken arm or a broken leg, or I'm in the hospital for something, that's going to put me in the path to staying in the hospital and going through rehab and trying to heal, right?
Yeah.
As if I wasn't hurt and emotionally hurt, I'll be sitting alone or with people trying to make myself better. That's a completely different path of life and a completely different mindset that it will set you on because that's a different path. Does that help at all?
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. As for me though, like, I don't really know. Like, I just think that everything just like happens like for a reason, like for like a personal like cause like 2 years ago, my grandma died from cancer, and like I didn't really understand it. Like I was just angry, like I was mad at the world, I was mad at everybody. But like now that I look at it, I'm just like, well, it happened for a reason. Like she was living in pain, so it's like it sounds bad saying it, but like I'd rather her die, I guess, than be living in pain,
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't know. Like I just think everything happens for a reason. Like me playing basketball, me not playing basketball my freshman year, I think that happened for a reason too, because I wasn't really ready to play with all the stuff going on with my grandma. So I just was not ready. Mentally, physically, and everything. So that's how I think of stuff.
I believe that everything happens for a reason also, but like to a certain extent, like, alright, like if somebody came in your life, you feel me, like as a friend or anything, right? I feel like they were meant to come to your life to change you and shape you as the person you are today. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, let's say, like, I never, like, alright, let's say I never in my life like got into a fight, or I never dated anybody toxic, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that was meant to happen in order for me to learn and share what I've learned today on this podcast. You feel me? Like, if I never dated anybody like that one girl, you feel me?
Mhm.
That was toxic to me, bro. If I never dated her, you feel me? Then like I believe that I would not be here today. You feel me? I believe that everybody comes into your life for a reason, and everybody exits out your life for a reason. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, because there's a difference between like, this isn't just with relationships for me. There's a difference between people coming in your life for long term and people coming in your life for like short term, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a reason on why they had to leave your life, and there's a reason why they had to come into your life. It's to shape you to become the person that you were meant to be and fulfilled to be. Now, if you end your life short one day, decides that it's not worth it, you feel me? Then you're not really learning from this, you feel me? And there's this one, she's a new crew member, and she was talking about how she believes that like you get reincarnated until you fulfill the life that you like had to fulfill in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, fulfill the life that you were meant to have. You feel me?
Yeah, I understand that on
But
like a whole different level.
yeah, and like I agree with that, because like if you just have to end it short, right? You're not fulfilling anything. You're not learning anything. And I feel like you have to be woken up to actually go somewhere that you believe in. You feel me? Let's say you're a Christian and you believe in heaven or hell, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you end it, like if you stop your life short, right? For any reason, I feel like you're not really learning anything. You feel me? And a lot of Christians say, well, if you kill yourself, you're going to hell. And that might be true. That might be true because God has given you life so you can learn stuff to go up to heaven. You feel me? And if you cut it short, that means you're not willing to learn no more. So there's no room in heaven for you. I believe in that to a certain extent as well. But like at the same time, though, it's weird. It's weird.
It is. It's a weird thing to grasp, and us as human beings will never be able to fully grasp the concept of there being a place for us up there and there being something after death. Because in a dream, let's say you die in a dream, right? You're instantly gonna wake up because your brain doesn't know what to show or to comprehend what happens after death.
Right.
So it shows you the closest thing to reality. The closest thing to that is waking up. You know?
Right. I feel like you have to be woken up to go into a place that you believe in. I also feel like there is no specific religion that'll get you. Like I feel like there's one God, right?
Exactly.
But
Well,
how
yeah.
is there one God but with all types of different religions? You feel me?
Yeah, why is there one
I feel
God
like
and multiple religions?
exactly. So I feel like it doesn't matter on what religion you are in. It matters how much you follow it. You feel me? Like
Exactly.
if you're not even in a religion, you feel me? Then you're following what you believe in, what God put you on the earth to. So I feel like in a way it's better to follow no religion instead of any religion.
And that's gonna be
You feel me?
controversial. Just saying.
Because all right, look, God put you down on this. If I was a Christian, right, and I believed in God, right, God would put me down on this earth for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so I could follow him, you feel me? But he put me down so I
Follow
could
the
do
path he set
what
you.
I was meant to do. You feel me? He put me down on this earth so I could do what I was meant to do, not just so I could follow him to like, you know what I'm saying, to the end.
Yeah,
You feel
follow
me?
the path that he set you on, not follow his path.
Exactly. So like, in a way, he creates your fucking future for you.
Exactly.
Depending on how you want to live it. You feel me?
Exactly.
And I feel like you can recreate it yourself if you want to. You feel me? Because God, he gave you a choice. You feel me? So you can recreate it. That's just like, that's a reference. You feel me?
Just a little thing to add on. The way I like to think about it sometimes is I'm my God. I'm the one God of my own life.
Bro, I was just about to get to that too. All right, but like, if like, all right, look, God, right?
He's
He put
cool,
you
dude.
down on this earth, right? And he formed your future as a reference for you to follow, right?
Exactly.
Now, your choices is your own, so you could rebuild your future, but still have a little bit of that reference in it. You feel me?
Right.
I understand that.
So it's kind of like an art piece in a way, in what I believe in. And a lot of people believe in that they're their own gods. You feel me?
Yeah.
I
Like,
just
because, yeah, you and one of my other friends, right? One of my other friends believe that you're your own god in this world because you see stuff out of your eyes. You feel me? You make the changes. You control your own life. So in that case, you're your god. You feel me?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my friend believes in. I don't know what I'm not speaking for Logan, but that's what my friend believes in and
That
my
makes sense
understanding.
to me
You feel
a
me?
whole nother thing. Like the only way that can make you happy is yourself.
Yeah.
Find someone who's gonna make you happy. They might benefit your end result, but they're not gonna make you happy. Like you
Yeah.
can be happy when someone's around. You can be happy if you're with someone, but they're not gonna make you happy in the long run. Because I believe in the long run, none of that you're doing in life, like none of the thing that's what you think will benefit you, is actually benefiting you.
For me, I believe that like I don't really know, cause like it's like I want to believe, I guess, that there's like heaven and hell and stuff like that. But like for me, it's like I have to see it until I can like believe it, you know? Like I'm like
Yeah.
that type of person. And like what you just said about like I don't know, like I feel like
I'm good. Continue.
I feel like you can like I don't even know how to explain it though, cause it's like I feel like we're obviously all meant to do things, you know?
Yeah, we're all
And like
something.
everybody starts off their own way. People can try to like if your life starts off bad, like people try to help you, and like I feel like I don't know, like I love helping people, but I also feel bad helping people because I'm always like, what if I make their life worse, you know? And then it starts affecting me because I'm just like I'm trying to help you, but like you don't want my help, so then it makes me feel bad, like you know?
Yeah.
Now I understand what you're saying, but like my thing behind it is like right, like I know this is your beliefs, and I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life or how to
Mm-hmm.
or what you believe in, right? I'm just gonna share what I believe in, right? I'm just
Right.
gonna run off of what you said, right?
Yeah.
I feel like in my what I believe, right? I feel like in a way you can't really make somebody's life worse in the long run because it was shaped out to be that way. You feel me? You're making them stronger or better. You feel me? You're not making them any less of a human being. You're fulfilling them, if anything, by coming into their life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in a way, I feel like you can't really make anybody's life worse.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't know, cause it's like I mean you can't, like you really can't, but it's like also like just the way you think about it, like the way like
it seems.
yeah, like the way it seems, you know? It's like you know how like somebody could be so happy then their life goes downhill. Like watching that like change right before your eyes, like it's like it hurts you because you hate seeing like you would hate seeing your friend sad. Like everybody goes through that, like at one point in time, like you know?
Exactly.
And it's like seeing them hurt and nothing you can do about it, it's like I don't know, it's like it's just slowly watching them change into the person you thought they would never be. But like I feel like that's how they were always meant to be.
Right.
So wait, you believe that you can? Oh wait, I'm confused. I'm just trying to understand a little bit better. So wait, do you think that, or do you believe that you can make somebody's life worse, or not?
Like yeah, like yes and no, because like okay, say if you're dating this person, right, and it's like all happy, like they're like really happy, right,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like together, and then it starts like going down. You got all this stuff, and it's like and like say like you were friends with them before and like you knew how they were. So it's like for me in that mindset, if I was that person, I would think, am I the reason like they're like feeling this way? Like did I do something wrong and stuff like that?
It's a human, like, I
Like I don't
understand
even
what
know
you're
how to
saying. It's a
really
human
explain it. It's
feeling
just
to
like
wonder
I
if you're the reason a person is feeling a certain way or in a certain
yeah,
of a certain situation.
yeah,
It's normal and is also painful.
yeah,
It might be, but that's all right.
yeah,
To me, I feel like you can do that, right? But I also feel like it's up to them to wake
yeah.
up. You feel me? It's up to them to figure out what they're gonna do with that. You feel me? They could either,
Oh yeah, 100.
yeah, they could either hold resentment for it, right?
Yeah, I can
Or
see
they can
that.
either learn from it and become a better person because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I feel like it's up to them of what they do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what I feel like.
And this episode is going to be very controversial. I already know it. See, there's a lot of people who
Yeah,
fully will believe and stand up for their religion. And okay, so there is such a thing as toxic religion. Yeah, toxic religion is the word. Where you will force your religion down someone's throat,
Oh yeah.
and that it kills me. It makes me irritated. And okay, sorry to say it, but you Christians do it a lot.
They do, no cap.
You guys will shove your religion in people's faces
Yeah.
who don't believe in it, and it drives me nuts.
We're not really hating on you. We're just suggesting that, like, just let people
It's also
agree
like
to
something.
disagree. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to.
Yeah, let them be.
Exactly.
I feel like religion is
Exactly.
something somebody should find out on their own.
That's why, on this episode and on like future episodes, you're gonna have to be open-minded. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You're gonna have to be open-minded in hearing
Mm-hmm.
what's going on. You're gonna have to be open-minded and not like, oh, they're wrong. You feel me? You gotta be open-minded and think of other possibilities of other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think of
How other people are gonna respond to it, you know?
exactly. You gotta think like how you have to just take
Yeah.
into consideration on what they believe in. You feel me? Right.
You just gotta realize not everybody thinks the same.
That's fair.
Like, no, not you won't find someone who thinks the same as you, because everyone has their own mindset and their own lifestyle that they want to live. Of course, you're gonna find people who think sort of like you, but they'll never
Mhm.
fully think exactly like you. Because that's your
Right.
mindset, that's what you believe, not what they believe. It's Maybelline. I'm sorry, I had to.
But yeah, that's just how
We're
I feel
on
about
the
everything.
We got-
What?
Bro, you know what we should have talked about?
we still got time. It's only 19 minutes
conspiracy
in.
20.
That's so sweet. Cause I was watching so many videos yesterday on YouTube about like Tupac's death and like
Do y'all
the
think
Illuminati
Tupac's still living?
and stuff
No.
like that.
No.
Yep. Yes. How? Like yes and no. Like oh my god, it was on the video I was watching yesterday. They're like I don't know. It's like his like manager, I think, like helped him like escape basically from like all the negativity he like got
I
and
feel
stuff.
like we
I
should
don't know.
trans.
It
Alright,
was
look.
something weird like that.
I was on like. Alright, do you guys listen to Tokyo's Revenge?
Yeah.
I was on his live yesterday, right?
No.
And he said some shit that I didn't even think of. Like, alright, look. Like, rappers
Mhm.
and just famous people in general get so much hate, right? And, like, if you're making music, right, about you going through pain, you feel me? If you're making music about you going through pain and people want more of that, that means you constantly have to go through the pain that you went through in order to make better music that's just like that, you feel me? So in a way, you're constantly going through pain because people make, I don't care who you are, you make music, like, I don't care if you're, like, I don't care who you are as a musician, you feel me? But, like, I feel like, as an artist, my bad, I feel like, you speak or you rap or sing or whatever, you do it about how you're feeling at that moment. You feel me? So if somebody wants you to like constantly rap about sadness and stuff just to help them go through that time, that means that that person's gonna have to sacrifice themselves in order to make music like that. Like they're gonna have to sacrifice their happy times and stuff to make music just like that. And that's what he was saying. He was like, you guys don't understand. I rap about what I feel. So if you guys want more sad music like that, you feel me, more angry sad music, that means I can never be happy. Bro. Exactly.
Bro, that's exactly how X had it, dog.
That's exactly what I was thinking too, low key. I'm like, dang.
Because he only, like, when he died, he only had sad music out.
Right, yo, and it's crazy.
And he was always suffering.
It's crazy.
And he loved his fans.
It's crazy because in a way, like, I feel like X, he said himself on an interview, right? He said on himself he was planning to stop making music anyways, right? And
yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, he was planning to stop making music, and I feel like that's the reason why. Because everybody wants you to make a certain kind of music, and in order to make that certain kind of music, you're gonna have to go through that pain, or go through that happiness, or go through whatever you're going through. Exactly, and some people can't take it.
You gotta go through all those emotions.
And X has already been through enough, dog.
Not even X himself, like Juice WRLD and stuff. That's why you see so many people popping pills and stuff. You feel me? So many rappers.
Bro.
Yeah.
Have you guys like listened to NLE Choppa? Did you guys hear about like him tweeting like how he's gonna like kill himself at the end of December and like his music's gonna speak for him? Like I obviously like I hope like that doesn't happen. But it's like I don't know why, but like every you guys know how like that Juice WRLD theory is like everybody thinks like it's a part of like the Illuminati now, because it's like there's no way he's just predicting how everybody's gonna die like at 21 or something like that, you know. And like all these young artists keep dying. Like Pop Smoke died, like X, Juice, like that's just crazy. And like I don't know, like the music industry is like really sad if you think about it.
To the point where like you're like basically just used to it at that point. Like that's the pattern. You feel me? I feel like people is noticing that. Like that's the pattern. I don't even think he's predicting of what's gonna happen. I don't think it involves Illuminati or anything. I think that's the pattern, and it's very obvious to see that that's the pattern. You feel me? Because there's so much hate and negativity in the world. It's hard to keep a positive mindset.
But the thing is, we gotta.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I had a for real question. Like, why do y'all think Kanye West is so crazy?
Because he was crazy ever since his mom died. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah, once his mom died, he started like acting wild.
That's true. Y'all think like it's just because they're in the music industry so long though? Like also like his mom.
He's seen a lot of
things
in it
for a while.
In the music industry.
And we literally, we like seen him transform and stuff like that.
I feel like whatever
you
do best can make you go insane if you do it for like a certain amount of time, and so many people want more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at a certain point it becomes a burden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause like my basketball, like I quit playing like.
Y'all hear about what's gonna happen to Michael Jordan?
Middle school, like I quit travel.
Like, okay, so
wait, what happened?
I know he retired because he got too good.
Mm-hmm.
He got so good at basketball.
I was about to say that's kind of
no.
Hear me out. It's kind of like what y'all said. Like if you get good at a certain thing, it starts to get boring.
No, that's not what I was trying to say. What I was trying.
No, that's not why though. Like in his documentary, he said like his dad just died. Like they don't know how he died, but like he died, and like that was his best friend, you know. Yeah, and his dad like he always wanted him to like play baseball. And he retired and he played baseball for a minute. But then he was like, no, like I gotta go back to basketball. And then on Father's Day he won that championship. And like he said like he did it for his dad. Like there was so much going on with him, like losing his dad.
And what I
He
was
just couldn't
trying,
handle all the media and stuff, like
and what I was trying to say
so
is
he
like
just was like
not if you
baseball.
become so good at it, then it gets boring. What I'm trying to say is like if you get so good at doing what you're doing, you feel me? And so many people want more of it, it starts to become a burden because now you're not doing it for fun, you're doing it for other people. You feel me? So that's what I was trying to say.
Mhm.
No, I get it. All right. Yeah, that makes more sense.
No, but like for me, like the whole basketball thing, like I quit playing like travel in 7th grade. Haven't played since 7th grade basically, and like it like kind of like hurted me because like my dad started getting involved in my life again because he seen that I started getting good. So then I was just like, this like doesn't feel normal. So and like all this stuff was going on with my grandma, so I just needed a break because like I didn't want to be on the road and find out like my grandma passed away. Like I wanted to be here. I wanted to live in the moment, Like I wanted to be with her all the time because like Logan, like I lived with her. Like I physically like I watched it happen. So it's like I couldn't like her being my best friend. Like I couldn't just like leave her every like weekend.
Yeah, I get
like during that time, like that's scary.
You really cared
So
about your grandma.
basketball
You
just
lived with her,
like got
and
scary
she
at
was
that
really
point.
close with you, and you and her were like, y'all were tight. Y'all were like,
right. So it's like I couldn't like it was just so much I had to like I just quit. And, like I can't like I'm getting back into it finally, but like it's just
I feel like
it's
okay.
hard
like,
and
to
so much is
continue
going on,
doing what you love, you have to be in like the right mental state also.
Are you playing basketball for you? Or are you playing it because you want to fulfill something?
I was doing it for I was doing it because like my like before like she died like she promised me she'd see like my first game at Michigan like if I ever went there. And then like when I found out she was dying, I was like, there's no point anymore because like she's not gonna be here,
Yeah.
It was like that type of thing. And then everybody was like, no, bro, like she's still there with you. So like I'm just like slowly getting back into it, Like I feel like I need to make her proud still.
Damn.
It's always a wild thing when you feel like you have to do something to make someone proud.
I also feel like if there's like a lot of good in your life, there's gonna be like a lot of bad in your life too. Just to balance life out for you. You feel me?
Yin and yang, balance it out.
Exactly.
If there's a certain amount of good in your life, there's also a certain amount of bad that equals out the good.
Exactly. Just so it could be like a balance.
Right. So if you're happy, you're gonna feel a little bit of pain to equal out the happiness because you can't be happy without pain.
Or else how would you know what being happy is?
Right. How do you know what pure happiness is if you never experienced pure sadness? If you never experienced a real low, then how do you know what a high is?
Exactly.
Mhm. Facts.
Exactly.
Exactly, my guy.
Cause like, I guess like I can speak from experience. I feel like we all could though. Like, going from like 5th grade, like we're all so happy, and then like middle school and like high school starts hitting us, and like I don't know about y'all, but high school and middle school was like, middle school for me was like the worst years of my life. Like it was terrible. Like at Lincoln, like they had like suicide petitions going around for me. Like people hated me like so bad, and like it got hurt, but like I don't think nothing hurt more than like I don't think that was like a real sad for me. Like the real sad time was like me losing my grandma. Like I feel like nothing will ever top that.
Everyone in some time, no matter how happy you are, no matter what you believe in, there's always gonna be a time where the human mind will experience pure sadness. So that one
Yeah.
day you can experience pure happiness.
Exactly. So if you're going through
It has to
something
be
bad,
balanced out.
if you're going through something bad or
Facts.
sad, you feel me? I'm sorry to cut you off. Like if you're going through something
You
bad
good,
or
son.
sad, you feel me? Don't just assume your whole life's gonna be sad, so end it. You feel me? Be like, just keep the same mindset. Like, okay, this badness is this like this situation is happening, so I can experience happiness, like pure happiness. You feel me? So just keep that in the back of your mind. You feel me? No,
Right.
keep it in the front of your mind. You feel me? Like,
Keep it in the front.
because I feel like so many people like commit suicide and stuff just because they're going through like hard times, but they don't really see like the possibility of
The
it
full
being
story.
exactly. You're just making up the full story as you go. You're just like trying to predict it and just doing it wrong. You feel me? Like it's crazy.
It really is crazy.
Yeah. It's
yeah,
really
it's-
sad too.
It's
I love
a weird
speaking about
thing,
mental
really.
health, bro, because that's like a big factor in my life.
it's a big topic for all of us, really.
Yeah.
It's such a big thing to talk about, and
Yeah.
it's such a controversial thing to talk about that it needs to be talked on more. It needs to be talked on and spoke about more because there's so many people, especially young people in their generations, they're suffering through so many mixed feelings and mixed issues that they don't know how to handle it. And negativity and saying, "Hey, it's just a feeling; it'll go away," isn't gonna help. Saying you'll be fine, toughen up,
Right.
ain't gonna help nothing.
I feel like nobody. True. I feel like nobody really knows how to handle mental health. Like, not even like our government or just anybody. Cause like you're handing me a pill like antidepressants and stuff. Like obviously like it helps some people.
It's
But,
just
like,
to
I
numb
don't
the
think it's
feeling.
gonna
It
help
doesn't help.
everybody.
It just
It's just-
makes you numb.
I feel like what does help.
Cause like you go one day without it. It does, but like if you go like one day without it, then you're like it's not obviously like one day, but like it could be like you just get back
No,
into
I'm
that
saying,
little
like,
Exactly.
I
slump
feel like
again, you
what
know?
does help is trying to face and confront it head on. You feel me? Like face the fact of reality. Shit will happen. You feel me?
Yeah.
Stuff is gonna go bad. Stuff is gonna go terrible. You're gonna have your worst days. You're gonna have your better days. You feel me? Face the reality. Face the facts. You feel me? And if you're like to the point where every day is a bad day for you, you feel me? You gotta think about all the positive and what didn't happen. You feel me? That could have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
don't be that selfish and just say like, oh, my whole entire life is just terrible. You feel me? Because that's not, nobody's life is just terrible, terrible, terrible. It's like, have no good days whatsoever in your whole life. You feel me? Like, I feel like everybody has like a great time in your life.
Yeah, and like I know like in that yeah, like I know like when you're it's, like that low, like when you're that low, like you could think that, you know? And like from experience, like I know like how hard it is like to like fight it. It's crazy. Like you feel like you'll never get out of it, but like you do at one point.
It's never gonna
It's
be right
not
away.
right away
You won't
either.
fulfill.
It's literally like
Right.
you have to
You
take
won't
your
wake
time.
up one day.
You have to realize what you're doing.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
And be, what's it called? Be happy. You won't wake up one day and feel 100% happiness. It's a build-up
like
thing.
Yeah, like you literally gotta like.
It's
you have
hard.
to fight
Yeah,
it.
it is.
It's hard. Like and like I hate. It's like the worst thing when people feel like they're alone going through it. Like honestly, if I don't even know you, like I'm gonna be there for you. Like if you need help, like I'm always here. Like I just when you feel like you're
But you're
alone
never
going
alone.
through it, it's the worst thing. Like you really feel like you'll never get out of it, and you're never alone.
Like you're never gonna be alone.
Like ever.
As a human being, you're gonna experience these feelings. You're gonna experience the thoughts of, man, I guess that everyone else's life would be better if I'm not here.
And that's exactly what I was. That's
It's
exactly
never
And
true.
that's not
That's
true.
never
It never
true.
will be.
You should
That's
never think that way.
And that's exactly what I was trying to say with my, like, what I believe in, you feel me? I feel like there's a reason on why you're on this earth. It's to help somebody, you know? And if you cut it short, you're not going to learn from it. You're just everybody that you gonna, I feel like there's like an alternate reality where like if you kill yourself, right, everybody's gonna die at some point because you weren't there to fulfill what you were gonna fulfill. You feel me? Like you have to go through life and learn to you have to go through life, go through bad times to learn how to help other people. You feel me? You can't just go helping other people without actually experiencing bad times. You feel me?
Right, because you won't be able to understand it.
And not even that, because you won't be able to say anything that'll convince them. You feel me? Like, what are you gonna say? Oh, it'll get better. Nobody's gonna believe that. You feel me? You gotta share something deep, something personal. You feel me? That you went through. You feel me?
Exactly, an experience that you have experienced, something that you've been through that proves that whatever you're saying is true.
Exactly. Bro, I love talking
Because
about mental health, bro. I could go on
depression,
for hours.
depression, sadness, feeling
No, yeah.
numb, the numbness. Everyone knows the numbness. It's not permanent, my dude.
Yeah.
It'll go away, but it
Numbness
takes
is basically
time
depression.
and effort.
We were
You're
talking
not
about
gonna wake up and be okay.
we were talking about this with Corey, but I feel like a lot of people have like the wrong view of depression. Depression isn't just like a amount of sadness. You feel me? It's like what Logan and Corey said. It's basically about like numb. You feel me? Like you're like to a complete extent. You feel me? And you can act out on it. You could cry on it. You feel me?
Right.
But you could be angry at it. You feel me? Depression comes in multiple ways, but I feel like it all goes to a point of being numb. You feel me?
Right. The numbness is what sucks. It's what sucks the energy out of you.
And it feels, yeah, it feels so much better too when you're like when you beat it, you know, like you
Not
feel
even
like
that.
a
Like I was
sense of
talking to somebody
strong,
the
you
other
know.
day, right? And I'm like, well, I mean, talking about it would help. And she was like, I don't know because you know what I'm saying. I'm just not used to it. And I'm like, trust me, if you talk about it, it'll just come natural. You feel me? So she talked about it with me and stuff, and she was like, you know what? I do feel a little bit better. And I'm like, exactly.
Opening
talking
up your mind and speaking the feelings that you feel.
to somebody that genuinely cares.
Yes, it's a healing factor, really.
Because you can't just go speaking your mind to somebody that don't care, because then they're just gonna make you feel worse. You feel me? So you can't just open up to random people. You feel me? Just open up to somebody you trust. You know what I'm saying? Open up to somebody you feel like you could trust. You feel me? Like with good energy, and you can see that. You know what I'm saying? Just open up,
Right.
and don't hide it either. You feel me? It's never good to hide your emotions. That's why people out here doing what they're doing, going on drugs and stuff, because they're hiding. They're trying to hide it, what they're already confronting that they feel. You know, it's hard to explain, but like they're trying to hide how they feel, and it's just making it more noticeable.
Yeah, like you got it, really. Like you hit it on the nail. And a lot of what you're saying makes sense in multiple different ways. Because nothing's ever gonna make sense fully, sort of. Like, but in the end, all that pain you're feeling and all that anger and all that things that you're feeling deep inside will all go away. But with effort.
I feel like just for me thinking about it, I feel like everybody's scared to face
Reality's scary.
You know?
Reality is scary.
It is, but I feel like once you face it, you realize it's not that bad.
Reality to someone who doesn't know how to handle it.
But it also depends on who you are. It's fine. You can go ahead though.
Reality to someone who doesn't know how to cope with how they're feeling deep inside is like a child thinking there's a monster underneath their bed. It's terrifying. They don't know what to do.
Mhm.
But once you beat those feelings and get past it, it's like walking through a field alone. You know, it's easy. You can just walk through it. If that makes sense, sort of.
Thanks.
I feel like if you're going through pain, right, you have to find some sort of outlet. You feel me? Whether that's making music, whether that's making life, like growing life. You know what I'm saying? Like growing flowers or plants. You feel me? Whether it's just
You kind of had to clarify making life.
yeah, I'm not going out there saying be a thought. You feel me?
Right.
Well, I'm talking about growing flowers. Don't go out there doing shit willy nilly like you don't care about life. But like
hmm
you and yo, Loki, I'm glad you told me to clarify that because that brings me to another topic. Like, don't go out and start acting like you don't care about life because later in the future that's gonna catch up to you. You feel me? Your dumb decisions that you made in the past is gonna catch up to you, and now you're gonna feel like, damn, bro, I shouldn't have did that. You feel me? Damn. You feel me? Like, don't go. You gotta think about your future in the same breath as thinking about the present. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. There is no future without a present.
Exactly. I love how I just cut myself off.
Life is just really precious if you think about
I know
it.
people say
Like
every
it's
life
just
is precious, but like what Cass
like,
is saying, it's for real.
and it's also like I don't like I. Everybody has their own views about it. Like me, I don't really like I don't like it's. I feel like you really only get one life. Like people like okay like I think like you could end up coming back to life one day. Like I don't know. Like the world's fucking crazy. Who knows?
Yeah, the world
But
is
like
black. Who knows?
you really only get one chance to live the life that you live right
Yeah,
now.
only one chance.
And it's like I don't know, like you can either choose to be happy with it, or you can choose to be sad with it, you can choose to be just
Yeah,
I don't
you can
know,
choose to
like
live.
with it, But life is literally all
Exactly.
about
Exactly.
learning.
I know that sounds sort of.
Like you learn from your mistakes, you learn from literally anything, like old friendships,
Exactly.
like even relationship. You always take something from like the last
What I always
relationship that you were
said
in.
was, like, if you're in a toxic relationship or just in a relationship that had to end, you feel me? Don't don't think about it as saying like, fuck you. You feel me? Think about it as saying thank you for making me the person I am today and for changing me. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Exactly. Yeah. I was waiting for y'all to get on that.
And that's also like for me,
I was waiting for y'all to get on that.
like for me,
My
like
bad. I'm so sorry.
I always try to stay I always try to like stay friend. That was so funny. Like I always try to stay friends with like the person I ended things with or they ended things with me. Cause it's like if we're being honest, we're 15 and 14. Like we don't really know like what a relationship is or what it's supposed to
Yeah.
Yeah.
be, you know? And it's like people be like, oh, like us dating was a mistake. It was a life lesson that you're gonna learn from, and you can either take something from it or you don't. That's your choice. But if it was me, I'd always take something from that relationship
Exactly. Learn from the shit that happens.
because you can always use it again. Literally.
Like, let's
Wow.
say, yo, let's like just say anything happens, right? Always take that into consideration and learn and try to learn from it the best you can. You feel me? Like the best you can comprehend it, try to learn from it also. You feel me? And I feel like schools had it right in like the most deepest way too. Like in order for you, like don't be sad that you failed. Be happy that you are learning. You know what I'm saying? I feel like schools had it right, and I always did feel like schools had it right. Not for the right purpose, but for, you know what I'm saying?
For a purpose.
Yeah, for a purpose.
Mhm.
Mental health is really deep, and I feel like everybody should talk about that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Just a tiny bit more.
Yeah, just a tiny bit more.
And yeah, like we all know it's like a scary subject, but like you're not phased at one point. Like yeah, you could take your time with talking about it,
Exactly.
but just try.
Because one day y'all might not realize it. The people who think they'll always be happy and they'll never feel depressed, and the people that don't believe in depression, it's gonna hit you like a fucking truck, my guy.
Exactly.
Like, okay, have you guys ever watched All
Oh,
American?
my mom's watching it, but I haven't.
Hold up, I think.
Never
I watched
mind.
it.
Because I guess
So
Lowe's a spoiler, so never mind.
Isn't it on Hulu?
It's like, well, it's on
and we're gonna have to
Hulu, I
wrap
think,
this
and
episode up,
Netflix.
right?
But like this girl,
What?
We're gonna wrap this episode up.
Oh wait, can we just finish up what Cassie was saying?
Yeah.
it's like a
No,
long
I don't
topic,
care.
so
I mean,
we can wrap
I
it
don't
up.
mind editing an hour in, so.
I know, but I gotta do.
Alright. Well, this girl, like everybody thought of her as perfect, like, so she thought she was perfect, and like, her dad was out of her life, and he like came back, and tried to fix their bond, and like she wasn't really used to it, so like she reacted in like a wrong way, like she started like falling into like depression, but like she would ignore it, and that's when it started getting worse and stuff. So it's like basically just saying like it's hard. Like if there's people willing to help you, like it's gonna always be hard, but like
Of course,
it's gonna
of
end up
course.
getting easier. So
Yo, also, what I feel like, alright, just
Yeah.
one last thing, you know what I'm saying? What I feel like if you're having trouble doing something right, and you trusted somebody with something, and they did you dirty, you feel me, and now you feel like you can't trust nobody, go out there and try. I know it's hard to do, it's easier said than done, you feel me, but go out there and practice on trying to trust people, you know what I'm saying? Just, like, it could be your friends, you feel me, don't go to no random person, because, that might just make it worse, but, like, do it with your, like, friends or people you talk to, you feel me, on a daily basis. Like, go out there and try to trust them more, you feel me, because, in a way, I was talking to this one girl, right, and, she was talking about how it's hard for her to trust people, you know what I'm saying, because now she has trust issues because of something that happened to her in the past, you feel me, and I'm like, yeah, but, like, I know you, I'm like, okay, but just go out there and try to practice, you feel me, because not everybody's the same, you know what I'm saying, it's just, everybody you've been with is the same, you know what I'm saying, but, like, try to find more people, more different people, go out there and explore, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, more
It's not even
human.
just, exactly, and it's not even just with relationships, it's like with anything, you feel me, like, go out there and explore more, you know what I'm saying, there's plenty of fish in the sea, not all of them are the same, not all girls are the same, and not all boys are the same, you feel me, so just go out there and try to trust people, as practice at least on trying to trust people, or open up more, you know what I'm saying, and people out here talking about how do you practice, just try to open up more, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, that's all we got for today. Thank y'all for listening. Again, this has been Runaways Inc. And
follow us, share, do all of that good stuff, you feel me? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Runaways.inc, you feel me? You can find us on every podcast platform, you feel me? And follow us so you can get notifications for more episodes. Let's get it.
always.